Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is a little bit different. You'll notice I have a guest with me. Her name's Emily, and we did a lesson about a month ago. It was her first lesson and her first time on the board, and I was so impressed that I said the next time we do one, I need to make a video on it so I can show people. So what did we basically kind of go over? We went over like your stance.
Yeah.
So she snowboarded in the past, which is like a huge benefit to getting into skateboarding as far as balance and stuff goes, but she rides her skateboard the opposite stance of your snowboard.
I do.
So you ride your snowboard with your right foot forward or your left?
My left. Yeah, my left.
Left.
And then with skateboarding, it's with my right.
With your right. So
Yeah.
she's a regular skateboarder and a goofy snowboarder, which actually I think will help you out as far as like riding switch and stuff goes. So we went over their stance, we went over pads for her, we went over just some basic riding around stuff, and then we started getting into stuff like riding off a curb and doing all these other things that we're going to demonstrate for you guys in this video today. But I was so blown away. I was like, I can't, at a certain point, I'm like, I'm going to try and get her to maybe, realize that she can't just do everything first try. And then she was grinding the curb. So we're going to get into it today, and we're going to just go over some of the stuff we did. And yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, let's get started.
All right. Okay, so we went over pads with her, and as far as I think is most important for a beginner would be wrist pads, elbow pads, and a helmet. So she went out and got some just basic, run-of-the-mill stuff. You don't need to get you don't need the fancy Pro Tech or anything like that. You just need some basic stuff to help you, because you are going to have falls and stuff in your first couple of, times out, and it's just a good way to learn, but also you don't really want to learn too much about putting your wrist out. We went over that too as well, how it's important to fall and kind of roll and stuff like that, but we're not at that level yet. So right now we're just sticking with the helmet, wrist and elbow pads, and I think that's good enough for a beginner. I think knee pads are a terrible idea unless you're skating transition. You never want to learn how to drop to your knees. You'll get seriously hurt when you don't have them on and you're in the habit of dropping to your knees. So I'd say stay away from knee pads. Just focus on the elbow and wrist, because the top half of your body tends to be what falls first. So we're going to put these on, and then we'll start getting into the basic lesson that we went over last time. All right, so we're just going to ride down the parking lot and show off some of her skills on the riding side of things before we get into the trick side of stuff. So we're just going to get a little cruise in and warm up and go from there. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, so I'm just going to face the camera now. And then, so a couple other things that beginners can learn too is just like picking up their board. She got really good at that. She was doing it first day. And then the other thing you can do too is, you're stepping a little bit more, is board flip.
Yeah, the board flip.
Yeah. And that's just like kind of getting you used to how things will flip. And it's fun to do when you're new.
Yeah, it is. It's like a tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it. This is what I'm talking about. She learned everything in like one lesson. This is all from one lesson, guys. So yeah, I guess right off the curb.
Right off the curb. Right off the curb, or just go down the drop?
Yeah, we're just riding off this here, and like I said, I'm here if you need to grab my arm or whatever.
Go for the first one.
Yeah. So I'll just hold it out.
Should I just try?
Yep.
And then this is the backwards thing, right?
Yep. And now we're on to the next lesson, where she's riding switch. And then just does a sticky tail stall on the curb. So let's do it a couple more times.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to stand over here.
Okay.
I'm that confident.
You're confident.
Confident. So what you're gonna do now, because I'm pretty confident in this as well.
Okay.
So we're just combining the two. So now you're gonna drop down the curb. You're gonna ride up.
Okay.
I want you to come back down, switch, but I want you to turn out of here.
Okay.
So you gotta avoid this pile of stuff here.
Should I try to go faster?
No, you don't have to go faster. Just do what you're doing, but just remember that when you're coming down here, you're gonna just try and turn out.
Turn.
Yep.
Okay.
We got it. Right?
Oh, I don't know. Try.
Yeah, no, nice. So what I'm teaching you right now is that you're turning, going backwards, basically.
Yeah.
So you're learning how to like control your balance going both directions.
Yeah.
And this is important because when you go to a skate park and you ride up a big bank or something, you need to learn how to go backwards as well because you're gonna have to come back down fakie or switch. So
yeah.
this is all really important.
And
so
it's definitely a little more wobbly than I expected, just because it's not my natural.
yeah, because it's writing with your left. It's like writing with your left hand.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Second try. Woo! Look at that. She adjusts the foot position. Comes out perfectly.
Turning. Oh.
That was first try. So. All right.
Sick.
I guess we're gonna grind the curb now. So just gonna ride up to the curb, put your front foot a little higher up, and try to get your weight position over the curb. Give it a little stall. If you lean too far forward, you can push off the wall if you need to.
Okay.
But just put all your weight there, and then just come back in, switch. But you can see like my feet don't even. It can be like that. I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put my arm here in case you gotta grab it.
Oh, I didn't lift it enough.
You did though. Your wheels came off there, huh? All right, let's try it again. Let's stall up there for just a second longer. Okay. Just put all your weight up there and lean forward.
Oh.
That's it.
Okay. I just need to do it. I want to do it again so I get more.
Like stall it up there a little bit.
Yeah.
This is an actual trick. No stall. I mean, that was it.
Yeah.
You just leaned too far forward.
I leaned too far. Oh yeah. I need to get the perfect lean.
Yeah, it is. See, now you're finding like the balance point on it, where you're like too much this way, your back foot almost wants to come up, so you just gotta find that sweet spot in between. That was it.
That was it. That felt better.
That was perfect.
That was cool.
Boom.
Should I try it a little higher?
No. All right, so now we're gonna get her to grind off the curb a little bit. So, gonna put a little bit of wax on where a back truck's gonna hit, and you're basically just riding off the curb and getting contact with your truck as you come off of it. And it's technically grinding, right? So we're gonna get her grinding today.
All right, so just ride off the curb.
Ride off the curb.
Oops.
Got it.
I leaned a little bit
That's
too
fine.
much.
That's fine. It's the first time, first try. All good. Boom.
Got it. Okay, cool.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yep. I wasn't even close to you. Oh yeah. I wasn't even.
Are not as annoying as the first time.
Because you're getting more comfortable. Boom. It's the same thing. Your truck is just gonna you're gonna fall down a little bit when you're going in. But I'm gonna be here, so. First try on the tall curb. That was first try on the tall curb, so I don't know. You want to switch 50? I'm just kidding. This might even be easier than the first time you did it now because you're not going to cover all that friction.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's fun.
That.
Right here, right?
Perfect. I didn't even put my arm out.
Cool.
All right, so now we're gonna go off the high curb. This thing's taller. It's like almost a curb and a half. So just gonna get her to ride off it. Just come at me. I'll back
So
up.
I should just try it and not think about it really.
Just ride off of it like it's that curb. Same thing. You're doing
Okay.
the exact same thing.
Slow or fast?
Whatever speed you're comfortable with, and then you'll feel. try this.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I can do it though.
Oh, you definitely can. And I'll even put a little here.
Yeah. Okay. You stand close.
Yeah, sorry. No,
I'm gonna be like. Oh shoot! We got it.
I mean,
Did you guys see that?
it's a pretty tall curve.
That's a tall curve. Oh, I got it. It was the wax. That's what we needed.
So when she was riding off initially, her board was hitting this a little bit and kind of catching on it, so we put a little wax on the board. I put a little tiny wax here. Now it's able to slide right through. So if you're a beginner and you're trying this, and you're hanging up a lot, try and put a little bit of wax on it, and a little wax on your board. A little wax goes a long way. So
Yeah.
let's give it one more try. Perfect. So right now we found this little slanted area here. It's a little like handicap accessible ramp, and we're just gonna have her ride down it and yeah, get some speed. Look at that. All right, so she's been killing it again today as normal. So the last thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna get her to ride down this handicap ramp switch. And I honestly think she's got it first try, so let's see how it goes. Start feeling wobbly, jump up. First try. There you go. There you go. Nice.
For any beginner, I think it's helpful, just like Kevin said, to kind of not go to the skate park and just be in a parking lot so that you have some time to like have your own space and learn. I also think that for anybody at any age, it's a little daunting to get into something if you don't know a lot about it, or if you see a lot of little kids running around and being really good at it. And I'm 27 and I just started, so I think that you just have to have an open mind and not really care about what other people think. And if it's something that you're interested in, I woke up one morning and said, I just want to learn how to skateboard. I think it's cool. I went and bought a skateboard and contacted Kevin, and here we are. So if you want to get into something, just do it and really just find the right people and go for it. So it's been a really fun time so far, and I've been really enjoying it.
Do you want me to like link your Instagram on the page?
Oh sure, yeah.
Okay, so her Instagram will be right here somewhere, and go give her a follow. And wait a second.
There's some motorcycles coming through. Hi. Is she gonna come?
What's up?
Is she gonna come through? Hi. All right, I think that was a good ending.
Yeah, I think that was
I
good.
think it was
I think
fine.
we wrapped it up pretty good.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, sweet. Thank you.